This week looks like a bit of an interesting week. There are a few different mixed energies here, but it's not too bad. So if you want to see what's coming up for you with my pick a card for the week, please keep watching. Hi and welcome back. I'm doing the same as last time. I'm doing a pick a row of cards and I'm going to put up a picture of 3 rows. So you decide whether you want row 1, 2 or 3, and I'll read which 3 cards you have for that row. Excuse the traffic noise. I am somewhere where there's quite a bit of traffic at the moment, so these things happen. But anyway, so as we look at row 1, for the start of the week, we've got the devil, which looks a bit ominous, but it's basically kind of a sense of feeling a little bit stuck, like feeling like you're a bit bogged down, like you haven't got as much free choice as you would like to. And yeah, or it can be that you're actually being manipulated by somebody in some cases, but most often it's just, we all kind of keep ourselves back a little bit with the things we tell ourselves and the thinking we do, and this is about working through that on Monday and Tuesday, and also looking at old patterns and behavior and things from the past that might still affect us now. So Monday and Tuesday there's quite a bit of that going on, but by Wednesday and Thursday we've got the 8 of Cups, which is all about moving on from that. So whatever limitations you'd put on yourself that you've worked through on Monday and Tuesday, by Wednesday and Thursday you're moving on, you're moving forward, you've figured it out, you're feeling clear, you're feeling good about where you're going, and what you're going for is something that will ultimately satisfy you so much more than what you thought you were capable of. To me, it's just like there's this big burst of creativity about to come in for row 1. So that's what I'm feeling. The energy, once those self-sabotaging thoughts or patterns, we all have them, are worked through and left behind, there is this wonderful, wonderful influence showing up of the 10 of Pentacles, which is going way beyond, oh hello, it's the cat, which is going way beyond what you thought you were capable of, what you thought was possible. And that's not only with money. I mean, Pentacles is often about the material world and jobs, opportunities, money, financial things, housing, all of those practical things. But also it goes deeper than that, of our belief of abundance. Abundance can be being in a nice atmosphere, being around caring people, being around people who are good to you. So all of that abundance is coming in over the weekend. So there's a huge burst of that after working through these thoughts that sometimes hold us back from having the kind of life we could have. So for row 1, it's a pretty amazing week, really. Okay, the devil doesn't look too flash, but really there's a huge amount of progress being made with rethinking what you're going for, what you're capable of, and yeah, what's holding you back, and leaving that behind, leaving those thoughts, those patterns behind. So anyway, for row 2, we've got Monday and Tuesday, we've got the Page of Wands, which is all about adventure and excitement, and it's a youthful energy. It's feeling very energized about what you're doing this week, being really excited, adventurous, explorative. So great time for new ideas, new concepts, new experiences. So if somebody asks you to go and do something you've never done before, Monday and Tuesday are a really good time to do that, because you'll probably really enjoy it. It'll be a really, really worthwhile experience. It's a great time, even if you do have to work, to just blow out the cobwebs and go somewhere after work, even if it's just for a walk by a lake or the beach or something like that. Just get yourself out of your routine a little bit and you'll actually feel really good and energized Wednesday and Thursday, interestingly, is quite a different energy. We've got the Hermit, and that's talking about going within, introspection, listening to your own inner voice, trusting yourself, not looking outside of yourself for answers quite as much, and paying really strong attention. The Hermit's not alone because for any outside reason. He doesn't feel bad about it. The Hermit is choosing to take some time alone to contemplate, to figure out his purpose, his beliefs, his spiritual ideals and things like that. So Wednesday and Thursday are great times for that. You might just have some big aha moments, some really good understandings of things in your life if you take a little bit of time to do a bit of that. It's a really good time for you to connect with your inner wisdom. So by Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we've got the Four of Wands, and it's more of that fiery wands energy again. Wands is in the element of fire, like in astrology we have fire, earth, water and air. Well, the tarot does too, and wands is fire, so it's energy, creativity, exploration, enthusiasm. And the Four is all about freedom as well. Breaking out of your usual routine, doing something completely different this weekend. Do it. Have some fun. Get out there. If you've been really focused on things like work and family and stuff, it might be time to change it up a bit. Whatever you choose to do, you're going to have a really, really great time. It looks really, really awesome. So yeah, it looks like a fantastic week with a bit of, starts off adventurous, a little bit quieter midweek, and then adventure and fun, and also sharing that with people during the weekend, meeting some new people. It's quite likely that you'll connect with some new people if you go out there and explore, and romantically that can be a good thing too. I think, often I believe that if we're meant to meet somebody, we will. I don't think we have to run around looking for them, panicking about it, trying to find them or whatever. The universe is pretty good at setting things up. So when the time's right for both people, you might be ready, they might not be ready. It happens. Sometimes we're not exactly in sync. Yeah. It'll help you do that, but going out of your comfort zone is a good way to help the universe to help you achieve that, because if you stay at home all the time or always with the same people, you just aren't going to mingle with as many, and the chances are less, and it's going to take a little bit longer. So anyway, fantastic week for row 2. It looks really great too. Row 3, totally different energy once again. We start the week off Monday and Tuesday with the Queen of Wands, which is a very strong energy, a very, once again, fiery wands, but also very individual. It's about not worrying about what other people think, expressing your truth and being strong. And you don't have to be a girl to do that. We all have a strong inner feminine, males and females. So really good time for being individual. Don't letting people influence you too much. I mean, these days people are being influenced via social media, via people, via television, there's so much always coming in. Monday and Tuesday are really good times to actually just be very individual and stand strong. Very strong energy for the beginning of the week for row 3. So you've got that confidence going on. So if you want to raise or ask somebody out on a date or do something slightly scary, Monday and Tuesday are great days for doing it. Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the Chariot, which is all about forward movement, momentum. Momentum is something I talk about quite a bit spiritually in readings. Like when we want to manifest something using the law of attraction, we visualize it, imagine it. Really, if you really want to imagine it, actually try and think of what it would smell like, feel like, all of that. Get all your senses involved in it. But you also got to start doing something about it. I know people who, really wanted to manifest a new car, and they'd actually go to a car yard and go and sit in a new car and get a sense of what that smells like and feels like and things like that. So, you know, and that gets the momentum, the energy around you moving towards that goal. If we just sit on the couch, we're not really sort of getting the energy rolling, you know. If you think of a snowball rolling down a hill, you know, it gathers more and more as it rolls. So if we can keep the momentum going towards what we want to achieve and our goals without driving ourselves crazy, but just positively moving forwards, it's a brilliant week for getting things done. Also, row threes, you're very, very full of confidence. And by the weekend, we've got the Tower. So that can indicate that you may rub somebody up the wrong way and end up with a bit of a disagreement if you're not a little bit cautious about, you know, what you say to people. I'm not saying second guess yourself, but just, yeah, a little bit of sensitivity, because there is a sort of a release, an eruption. So if there's been tension building, you might have an argument or a disagreement. If you've been holding it all in, please go and do something that helps you get it out because it's not healthy to hold those kind of things in. So do something physical. Go for a big walk up a hill, hike, swim, bike, dance, paint, write, whatever. Really important time to get energy out there. And there's also going to come some realizations with that, quite a bit of learning over the weekend and awareness and understanding of what happened. So yeah, the weekend's just, yeah, time to be a little bit cautious that you don't sort of create too many waves around you that are going to upset people and have people act really oddly. It's an interesting thing because people admire confident people, but there's also maybe a little bit of the green-eyed monster there sometimes, and they want to take them down a peg or two sometimes. So there could be a little bit of that sort of energy around. Just be aware of it. If you know somebody who's like that, try not to spend too much time with them this weekend, because yeah, they most likely might just want to be difficult or argumentative. So just an awareness of that and release energy. That's the biggest overall feeling around this card, is there's been a lot going on. You've been busy. Blow out some cobwebs. Do it in whatever way works for you. Clear that all out so that by next week, the week after, you're going to be full of a new fresh energy and you've cleared all that stuff out. So very, very active week for everybody. There's just so much going on. It's interesting. You know, we've had sort of these really positive weeks, and yeah, this week it just seems to be the energies are a little bit all over the place. So it's a good time to take good care of yourself and just mind your step a little bit. Don't get paranoid. That won't help. But just mind your step a little bit around people. People might be a little bit touchy this week. So, yeah, be a little bit cautious with what you say to people if they're seeming a bit stressed, because, yeah, it just seems to be a little bit of edginess around in general this week, and you can get through it fine. Just by being mindful of it. So, yeah, it looks like an interesting week. If you've got anything to comment about any of this, please put it in the comments below my video. If you like this video and would like to see more, I'm going to start making more other than readings videos again soon. I've just been crazy busy lately. There's been so much going on. I haven't really sort of had the quiet time to dream up those videos. You know, usually it happens when I have a quiet moment and I go, oh wow, yeah, I could make a video about this, it's great. But last couple of weeks have just been really, really busy with lots and lots of different things, and I just haven't had a chance to do that. But so yeah, I'll make videos about other things. If you've got anything you'd like to see a video about, put it in the comments as well. Ideas are always good. Lots of love to you. Take good care of yourself this week. Try and just avoid conflict and you're going to come through this week just fine. So lots of love, and see you all next time.